Hello, Floss Tube. We are Show Me the Stitchers. I'm Terry.
And I'm Tina.
Welcome to our Floss Tube.
Just 3 or 4?
I don't remember. It's been so long since we've done a Floss Tube.
I think it's 4.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Life happens.
Yes. Crazy things have happened.
Crazy. Like a crazy winter storm.
Yes. That, and my husband tested positive for COVID. He's fine. But I had to quarantine for 2 weeks, and then, which moved my retreat.
We got to have an awesome retreat, though.
We had a great retreat, and but we had to move it back a week because I was quarantined during the week that we were supposed to have it. So that has delayed us in our Floss Tube. And then last week, we had a winter storm that was crazy.
Yeah, someone couldn't get out of her driveway. And even if I could, I couldn't get into her driveway.
That's true, because my driveway was probably just as bad as yours.
Yeah.
But today it was 66.
Yeah.
And so most of the snow is gone.
The kids ran the mile today.
Yay! That's always good for them.
Yeah.
Yep. So what have you, since it's been so long, we probably have a lot to show you.
I have, like, this whole thing.
You have
a
huge bag
full of things because I can't stay focused on one thing. I'm going to work on that, though. I want to do better at focusing on.
That's a cute bag.
One thing.
Have you shown that?
I don't know. I think so. This is a panel from Country Stitches, Brenda Gervais.
Okay.
She has several of these on her website, and you get the panel and then you sew up the bag. And I have a cat, and there's cat hair everywhere. This is Anniversaries of the Heart. I'm a little behind on this. I can't remember what I had done the last time, but the first one is completely done. And I had started the second one, and I thought that this border was going to be easy. And I was working on it at the retreat in my room at night, and wasn't paying attention to the directions and had to rip out a lot. And start over, and then I really had to slow down. This border's, it looks easy, but it's not. So this house is a beast. So I got some of it done, and then rewarded myself to come down and work on this flower pot. But there isn't a lot. It's mostly house. There's another big flower over here, and the rest is house. This house goes all the way up to here.
Wow.
It's huge, and it's a brick house, so a lot of color changes in there.
Very pretty.
So, yep. So that was.
I noticed that the table shakes the computer when we.
Oh, sorry.
So we need to be a little careful.
And I don't remember if this one is 16 or 18 count, but it's cream brulee. And that's the chart.
Oh, that's
so
pretty.
Yeah, it's mostly house.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and those crazy birds we were just talking about.
Yep.
Crazy birds. So that's Anniversaries of the Heart. Winter Rose Manor. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
This is a pretty bag too.
That's another one from the same place.
Cute.
I had a really hard time deciding on what to do for my house. So, Winter Rose Manor. A lot of people are doing this one now. I was out here one day looking at floss, and I pulled out a bunch of pink flosses. What was called for wasn't showing up on this fabric. I have vintage Country Mocha. Oh, there's one of my needles I was missing.
Hey, you found it.
Where did it go? The conch does not show up on this fabric, and I had tried. Somebody else had done theirs in Perfect Pie Crust. I think Lori Holt. So I tried that. It wasn't showing up. So I was out here with the fabric and a bunch of DMC's floss, and I had 2 pinks that I couldn't decide on. This one over here says, "Why don't you do them both?" So I did, and I love it. So I've gotten a ton done on this one since the last time. I've started working on this fill-in.
That's really
got my
pretty.
windows done, working on the roof. I've just kind of been going back and forth just more to alleviate boredom. Those birds.
So the 2 pinks are in here?
The 2 pinks
right
are
here?
Yeah, right there where your finger is.
Yeah. And you took one strand
of each. One's a lighter pink and one's kind of a, I don't know.
It's kind of a medium rose.
Yeah, but it was kind of a shiny color. And that lighter pink just tones it down just a little bit. But see, I played up here in the corner until I found something that I liked. So.
Cool. I like that.
I am really happy with this one.
So the whole house is that pink?
It's going to be that pink.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yep. So I really wish this one was done because I just want to put it on the wall and look at it. But I'm pleased with how well it's going because I'm a very slow stitcher.
It looks nice.
So this is from the Land of Liberty book. Salute to Abigail.
Oh, there's a glare.
And I love this border, but it's a beast. You have to pay attention.
It's from this book.
Is there do we see a theme with that? You have to pay attention.
Yeah.
So I have.
Oh, that is so
I know
pretty.
that I dyed this fabric, and I swear it's a 16 count. Here, my paper's in here. No, it was an 18 count. And then I dyed it, and these holes are so tiny. But I've kind of been doing, when I sit down to work on this, I'll do a little bit of the border, a little bit of alphabet, a little bit of border, a little bit of alphabet. And then I finally got close enough that I could start working on this motif so that I'm doing a little bit of the border each time. I have the whole side done now. So now I can either go top or bottom. But kind of like rewarding myself, get part of this border done, and then go inside and work. Because there's lots of stuff inside to do.
That is gorgeous.
So,
And you're working on this quilt block.
yeah, the quilt block there.
That
And this
cool.
is Rit Dye. I found the formula on their website. It's called Almond. And I did it in a jar.
Did you?
In a jar. Yep. I got some half-gallon mason jars
Oh, okay.
and did it in that. And all those colors are the called for except for the house. The house is the only one I changed. And only because I couldn't see it.
Oh,
So
it's very pretty.
I put that in the wrong bag.
You'll be looking for it later. And say, what did I do with that?
Okay, Christmas Village. Oh, this is another big one. And I'm behind on it too, because I really wanted to have these two like one a month. But I'm on the third one, so I'm technically not behind. So I finished block number 2. And I have back stitching to go back and put for the names of the buildings. But this is the frozen hot cocoa block. So these actually go pretty fast.
Those are cute.
I did this top border and all this snow in one evening, so that didn't take too long.
I like your fabric.
It's Country French Rain,
Okay.
and I think it's 18 count too. It's 16 or 18. Now let's not shove all the projects in the same bag. I can see me doing that.
And then you'll be looking for them later.
All right, I did not protect my stitches. Oops. I don't know if you watched the last episode of Brenda and the cereal starter, and she says it drives her nuts when they don't fold it up to protect their stitches.
Oh.
I am so far behind on this one. This is the... Oh, there's another needle. Lori Holt's Sew by Row. I didn't realize I was leaving needles behind. These sewing machines took forever! So, and I haven't done any back stitching yet. The sewing machines took forever. And one of them was off, so I had to pick out like a ton. I don't remember which one. I could get done with things faster if I didn't have to pick stuff out.
I had to pick out too on that one. I don't remember which it was that I picked out.
It was one of those.
And then there was one,
sewing
the irons
machines.
are off by one spot, and I left it because it was at the beginning of the row, and I was at the end of the row, and I wasn't going to take out all those irons.
So I'm getting brave. Well, I'll show you some stuff in haul, but I got to go to I guess local to us needlework store, Cecilia's Samplers. It's
In Branson?
about a 2.5 hour drive. I went up after school one day, spent the night, and then went there the next day. And I think I spent a couple of hours there, and she was wonderful to me. Like, she kind of just took me in and shared some things with me, and we talked fabric, which is what I went there for. And she kind of gave me the confidence to do. I haven't started on the linen that she gave me yet. It's in the haul. But I had ordered, I wanted to do the prim and proper, and I have the quilt kit too, because I wanted to have the quilt on the rack and then this with it. And I had ordered the 25 count Lugana that came with it, and it's been sitting there, and I've been so afraid to start it. But I don't know, I think, talking to her and if I wear my glasses and I sit with a lot of good light, this is 25 count Lugana, and I got one corner done. And I only spent one evening on this.
One of these.
Yep. So, and I love it.
It's really pretty.
I love the way this feels in my hand, and it's not as hard to see as I thought it was going to be. I watched a tutorial on Fat Quarter Shop, and Cheryl she's one of their model stitchers. She had done a video on how to do 2/2.
Oh, okay.
And it was awesome. It was an awesome video, and I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it. I can't keep letting this sit in my stash. I didn't realize that I knew I had done it. I had forgotten. Somebody said in a video, when you're moving to a different kind of fabric, buy some smaller pieces and try some smaller charts.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go for something massive right out of the gate.
Like I do.
Yeah. Well, that's normally what I would do. So I had ordered some smaller pieces of Lugana. This one is a 28 count.
Nice bag.
Check out my bag. I got at the retreat, and it has a handle. This one is a 28 count Lugana. Feel this. This is Picture This Plus.
Oh, wow.
This is a pretty piece of fabric.
Really,
really pretty. And
a little closer.
This one was a little bit more of a struggle. I had to rip out a couple of times. But that's a free pattern from Whilst Ira Snaps. And it's just 3 little Easter bunnies, and then this border continues like all the way around.
That is cute.
So I found a really cute Easter thing, and I'm like, oh, I could buy that and stitch something to it. So I bought the finish before I ever had something to put on the finish.
Oh.
So, oh my gosh, I just love how this feels. I have a couple of 36 counts too, so I will definitely be getting.
These are your colors you're using?
Yeah, and I didn't have very many of the colors that she's got on there, so I looked at the picture on the front of the chart and just picked some that I liked.
Yeah.
So
I like them.
Yep. And that might be all. I left one at home because I really haven't done very much on it. Okay, prim and proper, so if I row this. Yep, that is it.
You're doing quite a bit.
Your turn.
My turn. My whips. Well, I started on Long May She Wave by Stitching with the Housewives.
I can't wait to start this one.
This is, it's not part of the Truckin' Along series because it's not a month, but it is very patriotic. I didn't get very far, but I did start.
Is that the chalkboard block?
Find the right side. Yeah. So I have grass, and I decided that the next one of these I was going to stitch, I'm going to do the truck first because it seems like the truck takes a while.
Didn't you do that on one of the Truckin' Along ones, and you thought that was better, starting with the truck?
Not yet. I was going to, but I haven't done any more of the Truckin' Alongs. But I have well, that's in haul. Okay. I do have a Truckin' Along. Here's the floss that did I pull these? I can't remember.
I don't know. I
don't think I ordered them. You may not see them because I can't get them out.
They don't want to come out of the bag.
These were some. I think I had some of these. I may have bought them. I don't know, but these are the colors in that. I love the blues.
Were any of those the ones that I picked up for you at
No.
Cecilia's?
No, those are for another project.
Yeah.
They're in
this girl had a 3-page list. Well, my own was 2 pages.
That girl, not this girl.
And hers was about a half a page. So I had about a 2.5 page list of floss when I went.
And then I have been working in the sewing club. I love this book. I want to do every project in here.
That's how I feel about the patriotic book. I want to do everything in it.
So this one is My Home Scissor Box. So they have put it on a scissor box.
Are you going to do that?
No, because I don't have a scissor box. And this is how much I have done on it.
Pretty, pretty, pretty.
And it's on Ada.
Nothing wrong with that.
and I'm using DMCs. But this is, I have been really bad about, well, I guess it's not really bad, but when I start on it, it's not that big, and that's all I want to work on. I just want to get it done.
Yeah.
And the same with,
so you're more monogamous
I am.
than this person who's all over the place.
Yep. So that's really all I've been stitching on. I've been
That
doing
would
a
make
lot
a
of
really
sewing.
cute flat fold.
Well, there is a, you mean like,
A flat fold just stands up.
oh,
It has
okay.
a back and a front, and it opens and stands
I was
up.
thinking of a roll
Oh, okay.
thing. I want to do this one too. And it rolls up like this.
Uh-huh.
But I ordered Floss for, I ordered the call for the Weeks Dye Works for this one. And I ordered a pewter fabric.
Is that like a gray?
Yeah, it's kind of a blue gray. Yep. And
She's smarter than I am. She put what she ordered in the book.
and
So when it comes in, she knows where it's supposed to go.
and my
Unlike
fabrics, I wrote on here what I ordered them for because I'll forget.
Yeah, well, when the other ones came, I'm like, what did I order these for?
So it's in my book.
Took me a little while to remember. Oh, this was just extra stash.
Yeah, the one thing I ordered, I'll show later. The fabric I ordered for, and then after I got done with that order, I thought, why didn't I order the floss for this? So I turned around and ordered the floss too. So it should be here in a few days. So that's really all I've been stitching on. So I could show. I dyed some fabric yesterday and today.
Oh yeah, you
I
should
could
show that.
that.
You should show that.
Because it's not really haul.
No.
Okay, so I have this project that I want to do. And this is what Tina bought me floss for. I'll show you the project first.
She has a lot of really good finishing tutorials too.
So this is Block Party. This is the one called Mend. And it has a sewing machine right here. And that's a pin cushion. And then when I bought this kit, it had the pins that came with it. Plus there's a wool piece of fabric there that came with it as well. So it takes a long piece of fabric for the sides of it. So I bought a big piece of fabric and I dyed it. It is Frosted Ice, and this is off of the RIT. It is a pale blue. I'm not sure if you can really see. I don't think it's showing up real good, the colors.
It's a very pale, like robin's, maybe even lighter than a robin's egg blue.
Yeah, and I did it, there's a conversion on their PDF file in the RIT dyes on their website. Like Tina said, they have a whole list of the formulas to
by
use.
color family.
Yeah, and so everything is for a 3-gallon bucket, and I don't have a 3-gallon bucket. So they have a conversion to a quart. So that's what I used. And then I doubled the colors for this one. This one I did today. It's a little bit darker. And I don't think the colors
that's more like a robin's egg.
really showing up too well. Yeah. This one was the first one. It's lighter.
Yeah, see, they look the same, and they're not. This one's darker.
This one is a little bit darker. So, and I like it.
So I did mine in a jar. What'd you do yours in?
I mixed it in a quart jar, and then I have a 9x13 pan,
Like
glass
a baking
pan that I have written on there, used for dyeing fabrics. My husband laughed at me because every utensil that I use for dyeing fabrics, I write on it. And so that's what I used it for. But this is a big piece of fabric.
Are you going to use that one?
I will probably use the darker one of the two. Both of these are about this size. And I almost want it, I think I want it a little bit darker. Okay,
Dunk it again. Dunk it again.
Here's the threads that Tina got me. And this is for this project. She also bought me this. Isn't that cute?
She likes butterflies.
So, on this fabric, I think they will all show pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I may just leave it at that because I've got some blues and grays here that may, if I get it much darker, that gray may not show very well.
Yeah, it looks good in there.
So that's what that is for. That was my fun time of dyeing. I like to dye fabric.
Yeah, I do too. Well, the day I did mine, I don't know why, I waited until, like, Saturday it was really nice, and Sunday it rained, and I did it on Sunday. Because I usually put it on a pants hanger and hang it outside.
Oh.
And it rained. So I scooshed it up on a baking tray, and stuck it in the oven for a little bit. Not a long time, just enough so that it's not dripping anymore. And then I just hung it in the laundry room on a pant hanger until it dried the rest of the way.
I washed these after I dyed them.
My holes shrank big time.
Mine shrank too.
Yeah.
Because you use hot water for the dye.
Yep.
And I mixed it up, put it in the pan. And this one I let soak. The second one I let soak longer than the first one too. And then I drained the water off and squeezed the water out some and put it in the back in the pan, and I bake it at 200 for 30 minutes.
I will not dye 18 count again.
It does shrink.
Yeah, it shrank.
It does shrink a little bit.
I can see it, but I've got to be under the either under the magnifier with the light, or two lights, one up here and one like right here by where I'm stitching. If I wear my glasses and I have both lights, it's okay. I can do it.
Yeah, I have to wear my glasses anytime.
That light, after about an hour, starts making weird noises, and I have to turn it off for a little while. I don't know.
That's weird.
It's weird.
So, finish. What's next? Finishes?
Oh, I have a lot of finishes.
Should I go first on the finishes?
Sure.
Well, mine's not fully finished.
I was home from work, from school, we went on a Monday, got dismissed at 11:30. We were out the rest of the week and all of the next week. So I had 9.5 days snowcation and finishes.
You were home. You didn't get out of the house for how many days?
It was the next Friday. So I was I was home without leaving. I got home on Monday, and I didn't leave again until the next Friday. So I was home for all the rest of that week, the weekend, and all of the rest of the next week. There was no reason. This is the only place I would go to, so.
And
besides
we
Walmart.
were very fortunate that we did not lose any electricity.
Nope.
And so.
It was just cold.
Very nice. So I finished one quilt block. It is a wool applique. It's on cotton. And I hand stitched it to the fabric. So I used Valdani's and pearl cottons, some DMCs to stitch that on. So I finished that. Now I don't remember how many. The blocks in the quilt I haven't looked at for a while, but they're different sizes and they're all wool applique. So I got that finished. I had started on this drum, the last one in this book, this drum, and I got it stitched, and I started putting it together. So I did it on Ada, so it's a little bit bigger than what the book calls for. So
But that's okay.
I had to adjust the size of the top. And I put my initial, put a T there, and I put 2021 on it. And this was, I did this pretty much start to finish. And this is the top. I was going to do this today, but I went to the neighboring town because I needed to drop off a quilt and some pillowcases. And so...
the pillowcases we made at retreat.
Yeah, I took those by. And so I did that today, and I didn't get home soon enough. This one I've had done for a little while. I just have not finished it. But it was a kit.
It's pretty.
And I don't remember the name of the kit or anything. So, yep, there's a dog hair or something. Here's my sew by row. Yay! All finished. Once I got started on it, once I got like on this row, I just wanted to finish it. So
see, I get that when I get about here, then I'm like, I'm not stopping until I get done.
This went a lot faster than I thought it would. And I put my initials and the date there at the bottom. So it's a little dirty on this side. I need to wash it a little bit, but it's not bad. So,
oh, look at that pretty bag.
And I made a whole bunch of these project bags for the retreat. I made 14 of them. And we only had 10 at the retreat. So, okay.
That's okay.
I made these two.
Extra ones.
I made these pin cushions. These are so cute. Hand stitched all this on there. I added, the pattern didn't call for, this is a pattern by Primitive Gatherings. And it didn't have this flap on there, and I added it so I could put my little clippies on there. So I made a bunch of those too.
I did get a heat press right before the snowcation, and I have 3 t-shirt quilts I'm working on. So being able to get those stabilized with a heat press as opposed to standing in front of an iron, oh, amazing. I had it done
A lot faster.
A lot faster. I did it in a couple of different batches because I can't do the same thing for a long period of time. I get bored to death. So I did a few one day, did a few another day, and then finished up. I did them like in thirds. So now they're stacked up, trimmed up, ready for me to figure out how to put them together. So that's one thing that I did. So this one is not complete. It's not FFO'd yet because, oh, and it was ironed, but it got squished up. This is the February sampler of the month, and no, I have not done January, but I have February done.
That is pretty.
I thought I knew how I wanted to finish this, and I still might do it that way, but I've seen so many other cute finishes, and now I can't decide.
So how were you going to finish it?
Put it on that black metal box.
Oh.
And then store all the other months inside it and put magnets on them, and all I have to do is switch them out. That's why I'll probably still go ahead and do that, but I've seen some other really cute finishes. This is one of the pieces that I inherited, so I did not stitch this. And it's been sitting in a drawer because I couldn't decide what to do with it. It's kind of not really my style, my taste. I was at I don't know, what would you call Gateway? Like a flea market type store?
It's somebody owns the building, and then they have booths that people rent out, and they put their stuff in there.
Yeah. I was in there one day before we got out of school, just kind of browsing to see what was in there, and I found like 3 yards of this fabric. It's kind of pink with polka dots on it, and
I like it.
It's not decorator weight, but it's heavier than regular cotton, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I got 3 yards for like $2.
It's kind of
so. It didn't smell awful, but it didn't smell wonderful either. So I zigzagged the ends and threw it in the washer. But when I saw it, I knew it was perfect for this. Music is love in search of a word.
That is really pretty.
So it's got all these pretty flowers on it. I feel like it was made for this. I don't know what else I will do with the rest of this fabric, but it was perfect for this finish. And I didn't measure this pillow. I took what it said on the package for what it was worth, and I think the pillow is a little smaller than the package said.
It looks a little bit smaller,
so,
but that's okay.
The person who gave me some of these finished pieces, it was her cousin that had passed away. So I'm taking this with me tomorrow to see if she would like to have this. Since, I mean, this was stitched by one of her family members. So I will keep it if she doesn't want to, but if she wants to keep it or pass it on to someone else in the family, then that will make me very happy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got, this one, It's Cold Outside. That might be a little glary. I finished it,
Oh, how cute.
And I had this little sled. It was unpainted, so I painted it red, and then it's just on there with magnets. I really think I'm going to redo this bow. I'm signed up to do the Leela May retreat, and one of the sessions is bow making with Priscilla, so I might redo this bow after that class.
I like the little...
So that's an
little
ornament
sign thing.
from Christmas.
Cool.
So
That is cute.
anyway, so it sits on an easel.
Oh, yeah.
The easel was the plain wood too, and I painted it black so then I could just change out whatever I wanted to put on it. So,
Yeah.
so that's that one. And all the rest are little pillows. I don't know why I got on a pillow kick, but I did. So this is another piece that I inherited.
Oh, that's cute.
I've just got to be me.
That is cute.
I didn't know what I was going to do with this, but anyway, there it is. I just got to be me. It's cute. Go down there. These are a couple of Lori Holt little stitch cards. These stitch up so fast.
I think Harley's doing that one. The little bee.
And there's a little flower.
And I think Harley finished that. I think
This one's really flat. I didn't get a whole lot of stuffing in that one.
Harley's my niece, and she's in 3rd grade.
As I say, isn't she what, about 8 or 9?
Yeah, and she just started cross stitching, and this was her first piece.
Yeah, these are perfect for beginners.
Her and her mom were out here at the shop Friday, and Harley said she put it in a frame.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm hoping that the next stitch card will be something springy, and I'm going to do them together to hang on that one piece that's got like the 3 hooks that I have winter stuff on there right now.
The latest one that I've gotten for the shop is winter or Christmas.
I have that one.
Okay.
But there should be a new one coming out like any time now.
It has a horse. I know that much because Harley wants me to order it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what else is on there. But
so this was the first one I did. It was a freebie.
I like your fabric with it.
I can't remember where. I can find out in a minute though because it's on my iPad. And it's just Valentine. So I did that one. The V took as long as all the rest of this. The V took as long as the rest of the word. So Valentine.
I like that.
This was another one. And it was also a freebie. Love Never Fails.
I like that one too.
This one stitched up pretty quick too. And this was another one. I remember this one. This one's hands-on design. Love You.
Cute.
The Y took the longest.
It's the biggest.
Yeah, the Y took the longest.
Yeah.
The top part I had done in nothing flat. This one I did the Y one time, and I did the O another time, and the U another time. So
I like it.
they were. And one of those is Primitive Hair. That was photos. I have figured out something that works for me. I scan my patterns if they're not PDFs and then send them to iBooks, and then I can make it as big as I need to and mark things off. It's just, it works better for me to do that.
Is that what we did with the one we did last summer, that Christmas one we did last summer with Fat Quarter Shop? Put it in iBooks.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me how to do that.
Yeah.
And that's how I stitched it.
Okay. The Valentine. Oh, these are both Primitive Hair. So.
And they're free charts?
They're free charts.
You just go on their website?
Yep. Just go to their website.
Cool.
And I'm pretty sure that there's a link that says freebies. Now, the Whilst Iris Naps, she has 2 freebies, but you have to go look through her catalog, and it's toward the bottom of the page. She has a Christmas one that's a drum. All Is Calm, I think is what it's called. And then the bunny one. And the bunny one has there's 4 charts there. So there's 3 carrots, 3 bunnies, Happy Easter, Happy Spring. And the way she showed it in her video is she had like the carrots on one side and the Happy Spring on the other.
Oh.
The bunnies on one side, Happy Easter on the other.
Oh.
So
okay.
you stitch all 4 pieces and you end up with 2 finished projects. If you do it the way she did.
Yeah. Or you could do 4 different
or
ones.
4 different ones. Or you could do the bunnies with Happy Easter underneath it.
Okay.
As a bigger piece. So, I mean, you could pretty much kind of do whatever you want with it. But anyway.
Cool.
I have several more that I want to do, but I just haven't
What's
had
this one?
time. This is, oh, this is another primitive hair free one.
Ooh, I like that
Sister
one.
Stitcher. I like
Isn't
that one.
that cute? I'm going to have to find some of those.
If you ever watch Mama, there's the Alles Calm drum.
Oops.
This is on Whilst Iris Naps. But if you watch Mama Loves You GB, Michelle always shares at least 2 freebies on her floss tube.
Okay.
Every Sunday morning. The Sunday morning briefing. So, but yeah, I mean, like, my iBooks is filled with cross-stitch patterns, not necessarily books. So, even ones that I have paper copies of, I use the Notes app and I scan it, and then I send it to iBooks, and I can just mark off as I'm doing it. I can zoom in when I need to zoom in. I can step my iPad up like this. I can see it better than when it's a piece of paper laying down on the table. So
Yeah.
It's really helped me to be able to do it on here. I think that is all of the finishes.
That's it?
That's it. I feel like I'll hog with the finishes.
I don't know.
That's the most I'll probably have until summer break.
Until summer, yeah. Because you don't have many breaks.
Because I won't get a lot done on Easter break because I'm going to go see the Crayon Boys.
So is that the...
That's the other freebie, yeah. The carrots and the bunnies. And then on the back, she doesn't show a picture of the back, but the words are Welcome Spring and Happy Easter. So,
And they look larger. I mean, pretty large.
Flash!
No.
Anyway, it's cute.
It is cute. Okay.
I have not started March yet, but it will get done.
It's not March yet.
It has a lot of... I'm not big on St. Patrick's Day stuff, so...
I'm not either.
I don't know. I really want the May trucking along, and everything else might take the back seat for a while, because I really want to do that one.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, April trucking along has the green truck. If I have it here.
okay.
That was Hall. It's a Hall.
I have a lot of that, too. So you go
So is
right
that
ahead.
next?
Yep, that's next.
Okay, I got the floss that Tina got me when she went to Cecilia's sampler. So that is Hall. And then I have the April trucking along. I've really thought about starting it. Let me get it out of the package so there's not a glare. But I have not. We only have one more to get of these. May is the last
one. And they have something up their sleeve to start after that.
Oh, I'm sure
They haven't told us yet.
So here's April.
Keeping us in suspense.
Has bunnies and carrots. And that green truck.
I like the green truck.
Jim, those little bunnies down here.
Jim had a green truck when we met and we were dating. Dark green truck, but still a green truck.
And then I was watching Brenda and the Cereal Starter, and they...
Oh, I love those ladies.
Laura was talking about this. They do lots of samplers, and no sampler has really spoke to me until I saw this one. It is Alice Williams, 1881. And I just love the colors. It's by Hands Across the Sea. And I did order some fabric for it and the floss. That was...
What fabric did you get?
The fabric I ordered two because I wasn't sure which one I wanted. I ordered a vintage country cream and an Icelandic beige.
Ooh.
And I ordered for this drum, and I thought, well, I'm going to order some fabric too. And then I placed my order, and then I went, I should have ordered threads for this one. So I jumped right back on and ordered threads for that one. So then I got this Lady Liberty by Blackbird Designs. I forgot I got this until I was looking at stuff today. So Lady Liberty. And I think it is so pretty.
It is pretty. I'm going to have to get that one too.
I don't remember where I ordered it from someplace. Here's where I ordered it from.
There's the paper.
And she sent me a needle.
Yeah, cool. I've ordered from them before.
The cottage needle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She said, I think she said this is one of her favorite needles. So she sent me one.
Every place that I've ordered from for cross-stitch stuff, like, there's always something little extra. Mm-hmm. Nice cards, little like she's wrote you a little message down here. Yeah, like, customer service is nice. Yeah. It makes you want to order again.
Yes. So I was excited about that one. That's why I put my thing in here, because she sent me this needle. Mm-hmm. Wrote me a little note. Spelled my name right.
That's a tiny needle.
It is tiny. She said it's one of her favorites.
I like tiny needles.
I don't. I like the bigger ones.
It feels like I can do the sewing method better with a shorter needle.
Oh, that doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, it does to me. I don't know why. So, okay. Oh my. Okay, this is a big one. And the mail's been messed up, so next time I'm probably going to have a lot again, because I'm sure there are orders out there somewhere. So I got this at Cecilia's. Haven't started it yet. Oh, joyous day. I love this. I don't have any of the threads yet, but I have a list to get them.
For your next trip.
For my trip here. During business hours. I have the list. This is the fabric that she helped me pick out to put it on. It's a 36 count. Okay, so it called for 36 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. And she has this big, huge binder that has all this fabric in it and like swatches. And then so we took the 36 count Legacy and we looked at all the fabric to find something that matched it. Oh. This is a 36 count. So then we just looked for something that matched the color as close as possible. So this is close to the called for color.
That's pretty.
So this is what we picked. And she like really spent time with me. Oh, it's 32 count Fresco. And it's Picture This Plus 2. She recommended that I do 32 before I do 36.
Writing down what it is, and if you tell them what project you're using it for, they'll write it on that note too.
Some of the thread, not all of it. Yeah, I forgot she put it on the
because I have found pieces that I bought from them and they're labeled, and I'm so thankful they're labeled, and otherwise I'd go, what did I buy this for?
I bought a ton of floss too that I can't show you because it's already off into their projects. But she also, if I can find it in here, she stood at the counter with me and she gave me this practice piece of linen, and it's made for practicing on.
Oh.
And taught me about how the threads weave horizontal and vertical and how to start your stitch with this. And she suggested that I play around on this for a while before going to this one. And this linen is made for like learning to stitch on linen.
Oh, it's big.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, you can see the holes better.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep. So we did a little bit of stitching while I was there.
Cool.
In the store. Doesn't that feel good?
Yeah, it does.
That guy, I like the way it feels.
Watch out for that needle.
Oh, and there's a needle in there. Oh, this is what got me started on the Pat Sloan needles. I bought Pat Sloan needles while I was there too because I really liked those. So anyway, there's a little guide that came with it too. So she was just really nice to me. She was busy in another part of the store, but she still came over, spent a good 30-45 minutes talking to me about fabric and just good information. So I will definitely be going back to there.
Good customer service.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's probably the close. I think there might be some in a couple of hours from here, but I'm not 100% sure of that. So, isn't it like around St. Louis?
Probably, but I'm not sure. I think there's one in Kansas City. Yeah. Diane from Rolla has told me someplace in Kansas City. And I told her about the Tulsa store. And she said, oh, we need to go.
Yeah. This is an exclusive. I have ordered it. It's glaring really bad.
There we go.
Country Sampler. It's an exclusive for their 20th anniversary. It says, what remains is love. And I had to have it.
It's really pretty.
I won't get it for a while, which is fine. They're out of Canada, and I think they got way more orders than they were expecting because they're on their third batch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when I ordered this, I'm part of the third batch, so I'm in no hurry. It'll get here when it gets here. I have plenty of other things to do, so it's so pretty. I pull up the picture every now and then just to look at it. So anyway, I have that pre-ordered. I got all the Prairie Schooler Santas, and they're all in their own little binder. They're all in their own little binder that doesn't have a cover yet. And I have one of them started to kit up. Oh, maybe he is all... No, I think he's missing a few threads. I decided I was going to start at 1984 and just go in order so I could keep track of which ones I've done. But at...
1984 was their first one.
Yes. At Cecilia's, she has the 18 count Jobelin, like ready to go in the size you need.
Oh.
So I got several pieces of this so I would have it in my stash for when I was ready to work on these, and I'll probably get some more.
Cool. So which one is, let's look at this one. Is it maybe the first one?
No, I think it's this one. Holding the tree. Yeah, holding the tree one.
Okay.
So it's this one.
So that one is the first one.
I have them all!
And she has some pretty threads here.
I had to get 2 of them on eBay. But all the rest of them I was able to find in different shops. I got some from Fat Quarter Shop, some from 123 Stitch. Couple from eBay shops. I don't really remember all of them, but I did some hunting. Yeah, I think I might be missing 1 or 2 threads for this one. I'll have to check. I have a list. I'm serious. I have a list. It's like a page long of DMC.
I need to bring my DMC threads and show you how I store them and how many I have.
All right, this bag is full.
On one project, I think it was my drum that I was working on, I was impatient and just pulled threads off the rack. And then I got home
and you had them.
Well, I didn't even look until I started. I used the bobbins like she had here. All of mine are in bobbins, and so when I was putting them away, I had some of them already there. Well,
I got Teresa Koget's Land That I Love at Cecilia's when I was there.
pretty.
I haven't done anything. I don't have fabric. It's just gonna go in the stash for a while. Oh, this is more of that Jobelin. I got this at Cecilia's. This is I think this is Brenda Gervais. Yeah, Brenda Gervais. God finds a low branch for the bird that cannot fly.
Oh, there's a kind of clear. That's pretty. This is a nice book because you can fold it back and lay it flat.
I thought I got another pattern there, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's just go on. I have a fascination with samplers. I love them. So when everybody was showing this one, the Ultimate Sampler Motif Source Book, I had to get one too. So, and it has, and when I was doing the first block, the first Anniversaries of the Heart block, I wanted to put my granddaughter's initials and her birth date in there, but I also wanted to include Jim's initials. I used the letters and numbers that are charted back here in the back of this book because they're different sizes.
Oh,
so I could squeeze them where I wanted to squeeze them. So I was able to count how many squares do I have available, which one of these alphabets will work, or letters will work. So I've already used it to help me finish a chart. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Wow.
What is this? Oh. I know, isn't it amazing? We can't show the inside because it's all chart.
Yeah, and it's like solid. Like here's a page of just crowns, And it's just crowns, all different types of crowns.
Yeah. I love it. Love it, love it, love
and
it.
there's birds and dogs.
Any motif
and
you can think of, it's
and
there.
Bees and animals. Wow.
Flowers, pots, borders.
Ships.
Whatever you can think of that might be on a sampler, it's in this. And she's released one before this that's out of print.
Oh.
And I found it on Amazon for like $300.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, ridiculous. I got this from Sophia Violet Designs. It is so cute. It's got a little pair of scissors and a needle thread. I just was playing around on eBay one day and it was cute. So
there's 2 pages of churches.
There's houses too.
And houses.
Look how big that one is.
Oh wow. Look at that one.
Oh yeah, that one's even bigger. Oh, what else is in
and
this?
More houses or buildings. And more buildings.
Some more of that fabric. This was from Finish a Quilt. This one is 32 count Lugana. Picture this plus. And this is just for me to play and do some small stuff on and learn how to stitch these counts. And this one is this one was sand. And then this one is wren. And Finish a Quilt. I like her little tags. They're so cute. So this one's wren.
There's a whole page of numbers.
Yeah, and then letters. I think it's more than one page. Uppercase letters, lowercase letters, whatever size you need. It's there.
There's 8 pages of alphabets. That is cool.
Hazy gray dyed effect.
That's pretty.
14 count Ada. That's fabric flare. There's another one. This one is Cafe au Lait. I don't know how you say that, but this is fabric flare as well. 14 count.
Cool.
I need more than white Ada in my stash. This one, 20 count cork. This will be interesting. I'm kind of curious at what that one's gonna be like.
That's tiny stuff. That's Vintage Cloth by Lori Holt.
18 count sand.
So did you order all these?
Yeah. I've had some of them for a while, just languishing in this bag. I don't know what that perfect pie crust is for.
It's kind of a pinkish color, although it doesn't.
It doesn't look good on my house, though. I tried.
Really show
I think
up
I
on
ordered it twice. I think I bought it for the other thing, and I accidentally ordered it twice. It happens, you know?
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. Oh, I'm in the Fabric of the Month Club at Fat Quarter Shop.
Okay.
This is Touch of Blue.
That would be good for my mend piece.
And this one is Icelandic Gray. Didn't you just say you got something Icelandic?
Yes, I did.
I
did, but I don't think it was that brand.
I had signed up for the Snapshots Club and totally forgot about it. January and February. There's what January looks like. That better.
Beige. Mine was beige.
January?
Icelandic beige.
Oh, they don't show what February looks like on the back of this. The only thing about this, I'm probably going to change the fabric. Because this is 10 count Ada, and I don't like 10 count.
Okay, I'm so over the snow.
There's what February looks like. I'm not, or I have stitched on 10 count twice, and I didn't like it. I found it really challenging because the holes are so big.
It's a lot bigger.
My needle won't stay in it. My needle falls out, and it drives me crazy. So I don't know.
There's some pretty.
I may change the
colors of DMC.
I may change the fabric. So
DMCs.
I don't even. I'm sure I did it, but I forgot that I had signed up for that.
I signed up for something. I think
March truck. And
is this the same as mine?
April truck.
No, I showed you April.
Yeah. Yeah, you've already seen April truck. So here's my April truck.
Here's March.
There's the March truck. I'm delinquent in my trucks.
I've only done 2.
Gosh, I have like loaded this table.
Sorry.
Okay.
It's a good thing we have a big table today.
Somebody was showing these. There's a set of 4 Blackbird Designs Christmas charts. And I don't remember which one. It was this one. Somebody showed Christmas Rose. And I'm like, oh, I have to have that. Well, I can't just get one in the series if there's 4. So I got that
Here's
Christmas Rose.
Close up of the.
This one is Merry Christmas. Besides that, they couldn't travel alone.
No, they would be lonely.
Feliz Navidad. And Bringing Good Cheer. File the Blackbird. Wasn't that the law?
The lady wrote about the 10 Commandments of stitching.
Yeah, most of those are from Brenda and Laura.
Yeah, you have to buy all the Blackbird. That was one of the laws.
You're gonna kill me when you see this.
What'd you get?
So I was her secret pal or secret Santa or something at school one year, and she had on her paper that she collected
teapots.
No, Jim Shore
ornaments. Yeah.
And I had found some, and I've been obsessed with Jim Shore ornaments, Jim Shore anything ever since. So it's her fault.
I met Jim Shore once.
So I got a couple of years ago. My oldest son and daughter-in-law live near Bronner's in Michigan, and we were there one year, and they had a snowman. I love snowman. Like, I would marry a snowman. They had a bigger, really pretty blue Jim Shore. It just sits on the counter, and I bought it. I gushed over it, and I loved it. Then the next year at Christmas, the kids sent me the same Santa as an ornament for my tree. And then I found...
And the thing with Jim Shore, if you don't know about Jim Shore, is all of his pieces have quilt blocks on them, or they're quilt designs on them, and that's a panel.
This is the same Santa in a panel. It's the same Santa.
Oh, how cute!
Isn't he so cute?
But see, there's a quilt design right here.
I've been sitting on this. I wanted to show it to you, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna make her wait to see it.
And then down here, there's quilt blocks.
Yep.
Yeah. So all the Jim Shores have some kind of and they look wooden, but they're like a resin type.
I was looking for Jim Shore cross stitch, and this came up. So I was like, oh, I'll take that. That'll work. It's that cross stitch.
Did you find any cross stitch?
No.
I don't know that I've seen any.
Well, I was just on Etsy. I didn't do like a Google search. I was looking on Etsy, and yeah, this popped up. I'm like, I gotta have it.
My mom collected Jim Shores too.
So
she had a big, huge.
So now snowman. I can make this a wall hanging and have it with the other one there with it, and then I have the little one that hangs on my tree.
Yeah. Mom had a lot of the big Jim Shores.
And the shop that I ordered it from. So I was talking about like the nicest thank you card for placing an order with them.
Yeah.
Like really, really sweet. This was what a find.
Yeah, I ordered some cards, so I can do that whenever I have online orders, because I haven't. I've been meaning to do that. That's cool.
I think that's enough haul.
She has filled the table. Mine's over here. Hers is over here. That's what happens when you stay home too long.
I told you I would excel it. No, that stuff hasn't came in yet. This was all prior to that.
Oh, my.
Because, mail hasn't been. I didn't even go check my mail.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Some of this was in the mail when I went to go check it.
Okay.
As I ordered more fusible from Walmart. I would just get on Walmart.com and order like bolts of it at a time, because when I start doing shirts to make quilts with, I need a lot of it. I don't want to go in the store and try to find somebody to cut me so many yards. That's never enough.
Yeah.
So I just started ordering bolts. Well, I had gone through, I had 2 full ones. I had gone through one and was really making my way through the second one. So I went ahead and ordered 2 more. And when I went on like last Friday, when I finally got out of my house to pick it up, it's in a giant box. Like this big, huge box. I'm like, I think I only ordered fusible. Why is it in this big, huge box? I get it home and I open it up, and 3/4 of the box is that bubble wrap.
They're afraid it's going to break.
And my 2 packages, 2 bolts of fusible. Like, this is ridiculous. The box is 3 times the size of the package inside of it. Whatever.
Oh, well.
So I have extra packing that I'm planning on keeping in that box. And
Yeah.
then if I need it, I'll just reuse it.
Yeah. It works. It works. So what else?
I've lost my... Oh, what are your plans? What are you planning on doing for the next couple of weeks?
I don't know.
I've buried the list. It's under here.
My stuff is buried. I want to finish... I will finish this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Haven't decided.
Go to Pinterest and type in cross-stitch finishes.
Oh, okay. And then I really want to
Inspiration.
start...
You gonna finish your drum?
Yeah, I need to finish my drum. I was going to work on that today, but I didn't get home in time. I've only been home... I was home like an hour before I had to come up here. And so I went home and let Sadie out. I want to work on this one since I've dyed fabric.
Mm-hmm. You're ready to go.
And I have floss.
You're ready. You have everything you need.
I have fancy floss.
Fancy.
I have 2 more of those. But this one is called Wolf.
Oh, I like that one.
That one's home. So I've made my list of what I need.
So is it similar to making a drum?
Yes. That one's Wolf.
Oh, I love doggies.
And some days I don't love mine.
And my granddaughter loves the cat. She says meow, meow, meow until you turn the camera on the phone around so she can see the cat.
They have a cat one of these too.
So I know sometimes these bags don't want to open.
I know. This one's called Home.
I like that one too. I like houses. I mean, if you look at my charts, apparently I like houses.
Yeah. And I ordered the pins that go with them. There's another one on there. I can't remember where I ordered these from. 1, 2, 3 Stitch, I think. There's the pins for Wolf. I'm just pins.
Paw print.
And this one's for Home. Has
What is it? Is that a leaf?
a leaf, I believe. Yep. So there was another one I wanted to order, but they didn't have the pins, so I didn't order it.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted to order them together.
Maybe when we go to Tulsa, they'll have them there.
Maybe.
Maybe. We're planning a trip to the Silver Needle. Exciting.
We need to decide on that. I've got to get...
during my spring break.
When is your spring break?
The last full week of March.
Okay. I have to get through the shop hop first.
Yeah.
Shop hop is next week, and I'm not ready.
The end of that week is when I'm going to go see the boys.
Okay. So I need to go at the first of the week anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. Sounds good.
So I'll probably miss 3rd Saturday. Or no, that's 4th Saturday. That's the 4th Saturday.
Okay.
I am missing 3rd Saturday though. Because I have a retreat. So excited. My first cross stitch retreat. It will be virtual, but I don't care.
I thought we figured it was...
No, it's 3rd Saturday.
It's
the 19th.
Okay.
That's 3rd Saturday.
I'll air out.
I'll miss. Not the first time I've missed. I'm sure it won't be the last time.
Probably won't be. Are you coming this Saturday for a postponed 3rd Saturday? Because this will be the 4th Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not ready yet. I haven't even done the block yet. I have it picked out, and I have fabrics picked out.
You'll have it done. You always do.
Yeah, I'll have it done.
You
it's no big deal.
do.
But I still have to clean the shop. I have a class on Friday, which I have to rearrange this room and straighten it up. But
what's
most
the
of
class on Friday?
The pre-cuts class.
Are you doing that Saturday after?
I don't have anybody signed up for Saturday.
Oh, okay. I'm probably the only Saturday person.
Yeah, and it's that quilt that I did at the retreat, so...
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, I figured you were not going to do that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I have 2 coming on Friday, and then I still have shop hop stuff to do. because we make a quilt every year. And this year we all did 2 blocks. There's 8 shops in the shop hop, and everybody came up with 2 block patterns. And we traded patterns, and so everybody's making a quilt using those patterns. So I have my quilt top done except the border, and I wanted a pieced border. And I used a Studio 180 design.
It's pretty.
And I did it wrong, so the triangles are going the opposite way of the picture I sent you. But it's okay. I don't care.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. All good.
So I have to trim those and put the borders on, and then quilt it before next Wednesday.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay. You always do.
Yeah. I work better under pressure.
Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to try a new routine starting next week. I'm going to finish this week doing... Usually I do, like, Monday is that patriotic one. Tuesday, Sew by Row. Wednesday is Winter Rose Manor. Friday is supposed to be Thursday is supposed to be something that I haven't been doing. I pick up something else that needs to be worked on, which right now it's Sew by Row, because I want to get that one done. So each day of the week has their own thing. And I thought about this a lot when I was home all those days. I spent a lot of time putting away and getting out and putting away and getting out.
That's probably why I stick with one thing.
So what I'm going to do, well, I want to keep Anniversaries of the Heart on Saturday and the Christmas one, the Snow Village, on Sunday. I have more time to stitch on the weekend, and those are big pieces.
Yeah.
So I want to keep those on Saturday and Sunday. But what I'm going to do for like the rest of the time, there's 4 weeks generally. I've already picked out for March. I'm going to pick 4 most important things I want to work on, and each one will get the whole week. Okay. So if the next week is Sew by Row, then that's all I work on all week, and then I can leave it out. I don't have to put it away, get it out, put it away, get it out. And I think I might be able to get more done. It's going to have the same amount of days. Yeah. But not having to put it away and get it out, I'm hoping that will save me some time. But I developed a very bad habit being home all those days. I just stay up and stitch until I get tired. Midnight, 1 o'clock. Because I'm a night owl. Like, I'm early morning by force.
My eyes get tired.
Force of the alarm clock. That's when my eyes get tired. I stop. But that's midnight, 1, 2, one night. And now I'm having to force myself. Like, last night it was 9:45. I wasn't tired. I'm like, but I need to stop because I need to start chilling out and winding down to be asleep by 10:30. So the alarm won't kill me when it goes off in the morning because but yeah, I would sit up
being tired made me tired.
I would sit up and stitch all night if somebody let me. So.
Yep.
But, see, and I have a plan for all this haul. I'm 1 year from retirement. This is my retirement plan.
It's her investment into what she's going to do in retirement.
Yes. This is my retirement investment.
Yep.
Anyway, that's all.
What was in that?
That floss ring.
Oh.
With the little butterfly. Had butterflies on the ring. It's got scissors and a needle and thread. And that was from, well, that says thank you. See, I mean, it's just the little things. Isn't this adorable? It's just a little tag. It says thank you. I mean, seriously. I went to the McDonald's drive-thru this morning, and I didn't even get a thank you from them.
Isn't that cute?
So it just means, like, a whole bunch. It's just got her name on here. I don't remember the name of the store. Oh, and she sent me I already had this. This is the best tea. Vanilla caramel chai. Oh, here it is. Sophia Violet Designs. I got another one from her. Oh, it's on that one project. It's a blue house. It's really cute. And it's a needle minder. It came from her, too.
Cute.
Or was that a Zappy Dots? I think that was a Zappy Dots. The one I sent you a picture of. I think that was a Zappy Dots.
Oh.
If you haven't checked out Zappy Dots, check out Zappy Dots. They're doing a bunch of Teresa Kogut
Are they on
designs. No, just go to zappydots.com. They've done a bunch of her designs into needle minders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, okay. I think
What else?
that's it.
That's it.
I think that's it.
I have to get through the shop hop. That's the main thing.
And hopefully we won't be a month again. Or more.
It was more than a month.
More than a month.
Because
the plan is every 2 weeks.
Chris was sick on his birthday, which was the 15th of January.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
so he started developing symptoms the day before. And so that next Tuesday was when we went to get tested.
Mm-hmm.
On Monday night, he said, I know you're not going to hear this. Because we were a week and a half away from the retreat. And he said, but I can't taste this juice I'm drinking. And I said, no. I know you're not going to want to hear this, but
spam.
Yeah. But we're going to go get tested tomorrow.
So we did. But it all worked out. Yep. It all worked out.
The
retreat was good.
He had to quarantine 10 days from when his symptoms started. Is when they counted from. 10 days from then. Mm-hmm. So he was done that next Sunday. And I had to go 14 days from the day he tested positive. So I had to go until February 1st was my last day of quarantine.
And then the retreat goes.
And then we did the retreat.
And the retreat was great. We all had our own table.
We had lots of space.
So that we had lots of space to be socially distanced from each other.
Tables were spaced apart a bit. Yep. And Mary Jane came up from Texas, and then we talked about cross-stitching, and I showed her some stuff I was working on, and they lost electricity, so she couldn't sew, and she couldn't work, because she works from home on the computer, and she didn't have any internet service or anything. So she dug out an old cross-stitch piece and was working on it.
We've gotten a few people kind of back into it.
So. We have, which is fun. Okay, I guess that's it.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.